This was a small orb that could copy anything. A god casually threw it down to earth. When it landed, it touched a rock. In an instant, it took on the rock's form. It stayed that way through who knew how many freezing winters, until one day, an injured white wolf collapsed right in front of it. The orb immediately copied the white wolf's form. It turned into the white wolf and stood up again. For the first time, it had awareness. It could barely even walk, and only moved forward by instinct. Not long after, it came to a house. The boy inside saw it and his eyes instantly lit up. It turned out he was the owner of the dead white wolf. Thinking his beloved pet had come back, the boy happily hugged it. Then he brought its freezing body inside to warm up. For the first time, the orb in the form of the white wolf felt curiosity, and for the first time, it felt warmth. To celebrate their reunion, the boy took out some salted fish he had been saving and shared it with the wolf. As the fire slowly died down, the boy tied the wolf to himself with a rope, afraid it might get lost again. The next day, the boy took it to a ruined house nearby to collect firewood. While pulling apart the wooden boards, he quietly said the people here had all left 5 years ago. He heard they had gone to a paradise where there was plenty of food. The boy chose to stay behind to take care of the old people who remained. But a year ago, the last old person also passed away. Now he was the only one left, all alone in the empty village. Just then, a wind chime suddenly rang softly. The boy thought someone had come back. He grabbed the wolf and rushed home. But just before opening the door, he stopped. In his heart, he kept telling himself someone must have returned. But inside, the house was still empty. He followed the sound and realized it was only the fishing line shaking. So that big fish became their dinner. The boy gave the fish head to the wolf. He only cut off a small piece for himself. Then he carefully dried the rest and saved it. Because fuel was so scarce, they had no choice but to eat it raw. After the meal, the boy pointed at the drawings on the wall. He said he drew them because he was afraid of forgetting the neighbors. That way, if someone ever came here in the future, they would know many people once lived in this place. He decided that tomorrow, he would take the wolf and leave. They would go to the outside world, the paradise everyone had talked about. Soon he packed up their things. Then he set off with the white wolf toward a new world. Because this was also the boy's first time leaving the village, he only remembered that everyone had headed south back then. After walking for a while, they found a signpost stone in the snow. This made him even more sure that they were going the right way. That night, they sat around the fire. The boy described vegetables he had never tasted in round sweet fruit. His eyes were filled with hope. Later they came across a dead tree on the road. That meant they were already getting close to that place. He had just tied the branches together to use on the road when he found another signpost. He stepped forward to take a closer look, but the ice beneath him cracked, and he fell into the water. When he climbed out, his whole body was soaked. Even worse, his thigh had been cut by the broken ice. He gave himself a simple bandage. Then he comforted the white wolf and told it not to worry. Once his injury got a little better, they would keep going. In the days that followed, they kept pushing forward through wind and snow. Because of that, the boy's injury grew worse and worse, but he still kept encouraging himself not to give up. Otherwise he could only rot away with that old house. Then he saw another signpost. After digging away the snow, he found a bright red X painted on it. That meant the road ahead was blocked. The boy froze on the spot. Then he turned around and saw the familiar village. He limped inside and saw those same stone stools. Only then did he realize they had gone in a circle and returned to the starting point. In that moment, all his hope shattered. He crouched down in the snow and cried quietly. After returning home, he became seriously ill.